Welcome in the Hockey Nation Live show. This is Coach Frenchy directly from the booth. We have breaking news in NHL. You know, every day at the end of the day, I'm back here online to give you more the recent news around the NHL. And let's start. We have three new signature, and let's start with the Winnipeg Jets. The rookie. Their first round pick, the 10 overall in 2020, a few weeks ago, Cole Perfetti. Have an agreement with the Winnipeg Jets for 3 years. Honestly, it's an entry level contract. Last season in the OHL, he played for the Saginaw Spirit. Cole played 61 game. He scored 37 goals, 74 assists, of course, for 111 points. We know him like a really offensive players. A little bit surprised he get out at the 10 overall pick. Um, Before the draft, he was go from the number 4 to all the way down to 14, maybe 12. But to see him at number 10, I think Winnipeg have a very solid pick. We'll see now if he can carry on his offensive uh, in points from the OHL to NHL one day. So it's going to be very interesting to see him also the World Championship 2020 in the next couple of weeks. And so Cole's going to bring a lot of attacks and offensive for the team Canada. So that was the first honestly signature of the day. Let's go now with the Nashville Predator. Did the same way with the second round draft pick for them, number 42 overall, 2020 NHL draft. They have an entry level contract agreement with Luke Evangelista. Luke played for the London Knights for the last 2 seasons. Last year he played 62 game. He scored 23 goals, 36 assists, 61 points. Um, many experts for the draft put him between 35 to 45, and he get out at 42 overall pick. So I think it was the right way. Good signature for the Nashville. He's still a couple of years before he made the NHL, but to have a signature with him that we good is good for Nashville Predator. Finally, the big news of the day in NHL it was from the Dallas Star with their RFA winger, 23 years old from the Finland. He was the second round draft pick from the Dallas Star, the 49 overall pick in 2015. The 6'3 Ruby Hands have an agreement of 3 years at $9.45 million and an AAV of 3.15 million per season. By have this agreement, so they are waiting their salary arbitration for between them and also for Ruby. Last season, his second year in NHL with the Dallas Star, he played 60 games. He had 19 goals, 14 assists, 33 points. During the playoff, Dallas Star went all the way to the Stanley Cup final. Unfortunately, he was hurt at the end. He played 25 games with the Dallas Star in the playoff. He has 2 goals and 11 assists, and honestly, 9 assists for 11 points during the playoff in 1920. In NHL, in 2 years so far, he played 118 games. He have 28 goals, 27 assists for a total of 55 points. We know him as a solid top 9 player. Play a couple of times second line. We know with Rick Barnes, head coach, he must fight a lot of time his line, but he's a great asset for the Dallas Star. Really good signature. Also, he's going to be a couple of years before he become a UFA at some point. So he's a part of the offensive side for sure, and he's a two-way player too. We see him a couple of times and many times on PK. So let's make the resume of the day. Honestly, we have the Winnipeg Jets sign Cole Perfetti We have also the Nashville Predator with Luke Evangelista. Yeah, of course, we have I'm sorry, we have Ruby Hens for the Dallas Star have an agreement with for a 3 years contract at $9.45 million. So it's a great day for NHL. It was very quiet during the weekend. Just to resume what's going on. This morning on the Daily Show, just mentioned to you also that part over there. We have, a Hockey Nation um, daily show every day at 11 o'clock Eastern Time, Monday to Friday, with my co-host Michael DeVillano. Michael joins me every day and we talk about everything going on around the league and in NHL, breaking news, recent news. And also, right now at that moment, we are on the 31 days marathon with 31 different teams. We talk about the preview 2020, 2021 for each team. On it today was the Montreal Canadian, and honestly, to get more information about this, you can go also subscribe to our website, YouTube channel, and also on Facebook page. You just have to click and under Hockey Nation live show. You can find every video we create or we make every single day, 2 times per day. Some usually at 11 o'clock in the morning. Then we have another one the night, like I'm doing right now with you guys. So thanks to hanging with us. Don't hesitate to leave us guys your direct message or any message you have talking about what we're talking about each time, and don't forget to subscribe with us. So this is Coach Frenchy directly from the Hockey Nation live show.